hold up. Hold up. Nah, this ain't normal. They really thought they buried you, like it was over, like you were done. But what they didn't realize is, you weren't disappearing. You were detaching. See, while they were busy talking, laughing, celebrating your fall, you were upgrading in silence. No noise, no warnings, no second chances. And now it's hitting them like a nightmare they can't wake up from. Because the same person they tried to play came back untouchable, unreadable, and way too powerful to control. And that's when it gets scary. You didn't just come back. You came back different. See, people love the version of you they can control. The one that explains too much, cares too much, forgives too fast. But the moment you step back, the moment you go quiet, the moment you stop reacting, you become a problem they can't solve. And that's exactly what you did. You stopped feeding their ego, stopped entertaining their disrespect, stopped giving energy to people who were secretly rooting for your downfall. You didn't argue. You didn't chase closure. You didn't beg to be understood. You just observed. And observation, that's where power is born. Because while they were showing you who they are, you were finally believing them. No more excuses. No more, maybe they didn't mean it. No more pretending you didn't see the red flags waving right in your face. You saw everything. And this time, you moved accordingly. That's what changed the game. Not revenge, not anger, not even proving them wrong. It was your detachment. You see, when you detach, something dangerous happens. You stop needing validation. You stop fearing loss. You stop caring about opinions that were never real to begin with. And once that happens, you become free. Free people are terrifying because they don't stay where they're disrespected. They don't argue to be understood. They don't beg for attention. They walk away and mean it. And now look. The same people who ignored you, watching you, the same people who doubted you, questioning themselves, the same people who played you, trying to figure out how they lost control. Because here's the truth they can't accept. You didn't lose. You just stopped playing their game. And when you stopped playing, the illusion broke. Their power over you, gone. Their influence gone. Their importance in your life, completely erased. That's why they feel it, that shift, that distance, that cold energy you carry now. It's not hatred, it's clarity. You finally understand who deserves access to you, and who was only there to drain you. And once you see that, there's no going back. So now, you move differently. You speak less. You notice more. You trust actions, not words. You don't react instantly. You don't reveal everything. You don't let people read you like an open book anymore. You became calculated. And yeah, some people will call you changed. Good. You were supposed to, because the old you, the one who tolerated disrespect, who ignored intuition, who kept giving chances to people who didn't deserve one, that version had to go. This new version doesn't explain, doesn't chase, doesn't fold under pressure. This version sees through people, reads between lines, and moves with intention, not emotion. And that's what makes you dangerous, not because you want revenge, but because you no longer care enough to seek it. That's a different kind of power, the kind that doesn't need to prove anything, the kind that doesn't announce itself, the kind that just exists, quietly, confidently, and shifts everything around it. So yeah, hold up. This really isn't normal. Because you didn't just survive what they put you through. You evolved beyond their reach. And now, they can talk, they can watch, they can wonder what changed. But one thing is certain, they will never have access to you the same way again. Because this time, you didn't just learn, you remembered your worth. And here's where it gets even darker. Because once you truly remember your worth, once that switch flips inside you, you don't just outgrow people, you start seeing through everything. Suddenly, the fake smiles look forced, the compliments feel calculated, the support sounds empty, and it hits you. They were never real with you. They were real with the version of you they could benefit from. That's why your silence scares them now. Because silence means you figured it out. No more explaining yourself. No more trying to fix what you didn't break. No more lowering your standards just to keep the peace. Peace was never supposed to cost your self-respect. And now you understand something most people never do. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone deserves your time. Not everyone deserves your energy. And that realization, it changes the way you move forever. You stop answering immediately. You stop oversharing. You stop being available just because someone expects you to be. And for the first time, you choose yourself without guilt. That's what makes them uncomfortable, because they were used to the old you, the one they could predict, the one they could manipulate, the one who would always be there no matter how they treated you. But this version has boundaries. And boundaries feel like rejection to people who benefited from your lack of them. So they'll say you've changed. They'll say you're acting different. They'll try to guilt you into going back to who you used to be. But deep down, they know exactly why you changed. Because they were there when you were giving your all and getting nothing in return. They were there when you stayed loyal, while they played both sides. They were there when you kept it real, while they kept it convenient. So now, you don't argue, you don't defend yourself, you don't even explain, you let your absence speak. And absence, that's the loudest message you'll ever send, because people don't realize your value when you're always there. They realize it when you're gone, when the access is cut off, when the energy disappears, when the presence they took for granted is no longer available to them. And by the time they feel it, it's too late, because you're not healing to go back. You're not growing to reconnect. You're not evolving to fit back into spaces that broke you. You're becoming someone who would never tolerate that again. That's the difference. This isn't temporary. This isn't emotional. This isn't a phase. This is a permanent upgrade. You've built a version of yourself that doesn't fold under pressure, that doesn't chase validation, that doesn't need approval to move forward. And once you reach that level, there's no returning to who you used to be. So let them talk. Let them misunderstand you. Let them create their own version of the story to make themselves feel better. Because the truth is, you already moved on from needing them to understand. And that's the final level. When you no longer care how they see you. When you no longer feel the need to explain your growth. When you no longer shrink yourself to make others comfortable. That's when you become unstoppable. So now you walk differently. Not louder, not arrogant, not desperate for attention. Just certain. Certain about who you are. Certain about what you deserve. Certain about what you will never tolerate again. And that certainty, that quiet, unshakable confidence. That's what makes you dangerous now. Because the world can't control someone who has nothing left to prove, nothing left to chase, and nothing left to lose. So yeah, you didn't just change. You evolved into someone they can watch, but never reach again. And the craziest part, they still think it's about them. They think your distance is revenge. They think your silence is anger. They think your glow-up is a reaction to what they did. But nah, this has nothing to do with them anymore. This is what happens when someone finally gets tired. Not weak tired. Not emotional tired. Soul tired. The kind of tired that doesn't cry anymore. The kind that doesn't argue anymore. The kind that just disconnects. No warning, no speech, no dramatic ending. Just a quiet decision deep inside that says, I'm done. And once that decision is made, there's no fixing it. Because now, you don't even feel the same. The things that used to hurt you don't even reach you anymore. The people who used to matter feel distant, almost irrelevant. The situations that used to drain you now look small, predictable, unnecessary. That's when you know you've outgrown the entire environment. And growth like that, it's lonely. Let's be real. You start realizing you can't relate the same way. You can't tolerate the same energy. You can't entertain the same conversations. It's like you're in the same world, but on a completely different frequency. And yeah, that part hurts. Not because you miss them, but because you see them clearly now. You see the patterns, the insecurities, the hidden intentions behind simple actions. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So you stop forcing connections. You stop pretending things are okay. You stop shrinking yourself just to fit into spaces that no longer match you. And that's when your life starts to shift. Not loudly, not instantly, but powerfully. Because when you remove what no longer aligns, you create space. Space for peace. Space for clarity. Space for real opportunities, real people, real energy. But here's the part most people don't talk about. Before things get better, they get quiet. Uncomfortably quiet. No constant notifications, no fake check-ins, no distractions to keep your mind busy. Just you and your thoughts. And if you survive that stage, if you don't run back to noise just to feel something, if you don't reconnect with what broke you just because it feels familiar, that's when you win. Because most people, they can't handle that silence. They go back, they settle. They reconnect with chaos just to avoid feeling alone. But you didn't. You sat in it, you faced it, you understood it. And slowly, you started enjoying it. That peace you have now, that's not accidental, that's earned through every time you chose yourself, every time you walked away, every time you stayed silent instead of reacting. Well, that's discipline, emotional discipline, and that's rare. Now look at you. You don't chase attention. You don't beg for loyalty. You don't need constant validation to feel secure. Because you already validated yourself. And once you reach that level, people feel it. They don't always understand it, but they feel it. That's why your presence hits different now. You don't try too hard. You don't speak too much. You don't reveal everything. You just exist with this calm, controlled, unbothered energy that makes people wonder what changed. But the truth is, everything changed. Your mindset, your standards, your tolerance, your energy. You're no longer operating from emotion. You're operating from awareness. And awareness, that's a dangerous place to be, because now you see before things happen. You understand without explanations. You move without needing approval. That's power, real power, not loud, not flashy, not desperate. Quiet, controlled, and impossible to manipulate. So now, you don't react the same, you don't attach the same, you don't care the same. And that's exactly why. You'll never be in the same position again, because the version of you that tolerated that version is gone. And what's left now is someone who learned, someone who adapted, someone who evolved. Got it. Same script, just tightened spacing. And now, look at you. Not the old you, not the version that needed answers, needed closure, needed people to finally get it. No, this version doesn't need anything, because you finally understood something most people spend their whole life chasing. Closure doesn't come from them. Answers don't come from them. Peace never came from them. It was always you. And the moment that clicked, something inside you went. Still, not empty, not cold in a broken way, but settled. Like a storm that finally realized it doesn't need to keep raging to prove it's powerful. That's you now. You don't raise your voice to be heard. You don't explain yourself to be understood. You don't chase people to feel valued, because you already know the right ones don't need convincing. So now you move with a different kind of energy. Not emotional, not reactive, not desperate. Just certain. Certain about walking away, certain about saying no, certain about choosing peace over attachment, even if it means standing alone. And that's the part that separates you now. Because most people, they'll betray themselves just to avoid being alone. They'll lower their standards just to keep someone around. They'll ignore the truth just to protect an illusion. But you saw what that costs, and you decided it's too expensive. So you let go. Not loudly, not dramatically, but completely. And once you truly let go, you don't look back. Not because you hate them, not because you're bitter, but because you finally respect yourself enough not to return. That's the shift, that invisible line you cross that most people never do. Because now, you don't miss what hurt you. You don't crave what disrespected you. You don't entertain what confused you. You choose what's clear, what's real, what's aligned, and anything less doesn't even get your attention anymore. That's power, not the kind that needs to prove anything, but the kind that doesn't have to. And the world feels that. People feel that. That quiet confidence, that calm presence, that unshakable energy that says, I know who I am, and I'm not negotiating it anymore. That's why things are different now. Not because the world changed, but because you did. You stopped accepting less. You stopped explaining your worth. You stopped shrinking to make others comfortable. And in doing that, you became someone who can't be placed in the same situations again. Because once you see your value clearly, you stop putting yourself where it's questioned. So now, you don't chase, you don't force, you don't hold on to things that are already slipping away. You let things be. And if they leave, you let them go. Because what's meant for you won't require confusion, won't require begging, won't require you to betray yourself just to keep it. And that understanding, that's freedom, real freedom, the kind that doesn't depend on anyone, the kind that doesn't shake when people leave, the kind that doesn't break when things fall apart. Because now, You are your own stability. So whatever comes next, you're ready. Not because you know what's coming, but because you know yourself. And when you know yourself like that, nothing can shake you the same way again. So this time, you don't walk forward with fear. You don't move with doubt. You just move with that quiet, unshakable certainty that no matter what happens, you'll never lose yourself again.